Hi, this is Julian.
This is Andy.
Skidmark.
Wood.
And we are the Ass Wipe Junkies.
You're listening to Gio and the Meatbag Hour.
Blah!
You're listening to the Gio and Meatbag Hour.
What's up, everybody?
What the fuck is up, people?
Here we
Welcome
are.
to the Gio and Meatbag Hour.
Number 46.
High five, air five, Jeremy. We're kind of far.
Yeah.
I can connect with Jeremy. Here,
There
I'll
we
be the
go.
bridge. I'll be the bridge. Here you go. All right.
Hey, we got a great episode in store for you guys. I'm really stoked to be here. Happy Sunday. If you hear the kids out in the yard playing, they're probably screaming, but they're happy,
Hey,
which is cool.
it's a Sunday. We got the door open here at the Cosmic
it's
Soup.
fucking
It's
nice
beautiful
in Phoenix,
out.
Arizona. It really is. It's like
You can hardly ever say that.
high
too,
70s,
so.
low 80s, man. So we'll report the weather this week, Joe.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry, Joe. We got the weather this week.
But welcome to the show, guys. We got a great episode in store for you. We got a little bit of an interview during Punk Rock Talk with the Ass Wipe Junkies. Pretty stoked to let you guys hear that. That's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah, they actually they line cut the line cutters.
Yeah, they cut line of the line cutters. So
If you follow us on Facebook, we did announce that the line cutters will have an interview, and they will. But Ass Wipe Junkies kind of snuck in and stole this week, so good job.
That's
good
funny.
job to you guys. So
that's funny. Yeah, but here in the next couple episodes, we'll definitely have them. We just had to do a little bit of a reschedule. No biggie. Things happen, life happened, and let's get to it.
yeah. So
You ready? Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready for this. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
All right.
This is Punk Rock Time.
They don't want to talk about it. They want to tiptoe walk around it. Where the flag
You can say it better this week, Gio. Let's hear it.
Welcome to the least listened to segment in podcast history. Welcome to
Gio's not drunk.
Gio's Not Drunk.
Shit.
Drinking water tonight, boys.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time last week. Great episode. We had Mr. EJ Sparks on there. But anyways, we got some really cool stuff to talk about here on Punk Rock Talk. But first, as always, we have our great buddy every show, Joe.
Yeah. Gotta give his
Giving the report.
plug.
Yes.
So yeah. Here's Every Show Joe with his weekly show report.
Let's go. We've got Monday. We've got the Adolescents coming back. Yes, made up of most of the original members of the Adolescents playing. Usually they play the Blue Album. I think that's the thing. But really awesome stuff. And they're here with the Hodge, Miles of Nowhere, and Choya over the Aka Tap Room. Then we also got the Beat Jackers with Hollow Point Vigils, Terra Fractal, and AM over at the Rhythm Room on Monday. So no break yet. But wait, Tuesday's got more. We've got Nanami Ozone with Proteins and Davi over at the Rebel Lounge. We got Teddy and the Rough Riders with Roman, Buffalo, and the Loyal Order over the Aka Tap Room. And if you like the Meat Puppets, well, the Meat Puppets are doing a signing and performance over at the Zia Records on Mill Ave. So head over there, get your autograph, and watch them play. And then Wednesday, we're moving, there we go. The Get Weird Wednesday, I guess that's the name of the show, featuring the Midnight Devils, Molotov Cockroach, Victim, and the Kentucky Rifles, Black Phantom, and Camel and Animal over the Aka Tap Room. We got Plague Vendor back in town with Sympathizer at Valley Bar. And Goodbye Jordan. Oh, Goodbye Jordan. That's a good name, though, if it's not a real name. But no, it's a Goodbye Jordan show. Who bartends at Rips. Guess she is leaving. And so her last night, they're doing a little show for her with Lars Petrini, Mishka Shabali. I apologize. I'm probably just butchering that. And Critical Miss over at Rips Bar on Wednesday. So go over there, say bye to Jordan, and watch some great locals. Then moving on Thursday, we got Black Magic Flower Power. There we go. With the Woodworks and Psychedelephants over the lunchbox, and Tyler Maddock of Mr. Mud and Mr. Gold. He's over in the lounge at Crescent Ballroom with Laura Waswasko. Sorry. So you can even do, actually, you probably do both. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you ideas. Then Friday, wrapping it up on this update. Whoop, as mine scrolls to the other Friday. We've got a few things, actually. Got Mississippi Nova doing their album release. That's with the Lonesome Wilderness, Twin Ponies, Deadbeat Cousins, and 2,000 Foot Turtle over at the Rogue Bar. Got Strange Lot with Rebel Sets and Doms over the Lost Leaf. That's a freaking killer show. Lost Leaf. Good. We got Labor Party with the Dark Hearts. Yes, the Dark Hearts are performing again. Yes, with Birth of Monsters and Critical Miss also on the bill at the Eka Tap Room. So, you can't go wrong with that one. I'm just going to say that. We got Lindy Vision with Dadido, Tyndall Music, and Hesperus over at Tobacco Row. We've got Inspector with Santa Pachita and Nomada over at Club Silverado. And In Loving Memory of Paranova is what at least it's billed as. Paranova is the band I'm less familiar with, so I'll admit that. But I guess it's like a tribute show to Paranova with Rio Wiley, Someone Sober, Constellations, and Brother Teresa over at the Rebel Lounge. It's making for a really good Friday for you. So yeah, awesome stuff coming up for the next 7 days. Of course, Yucca has some awesome stuff coming to there. And you can now pick up tickets not just on yuccatap.com, but you can go in person to the Yucca Tap Room, purchase them, or at Shirts and Things, and get them physically in your hands once you give them the cash. You already got some physically to remember. You got a ticket for that show. And some of those shows you might be buying tickets for, we got Holy Fawn tonight. It was Slow Crush doing their tour kickoff, and The Living Receiver and Rainy Days. We've got Messer Chups, like I said, Surfside 4, and the Voodoo on Sunday. We got the Radolescents with the Hodge, Miles of Nowhere, Choya on Monday, and Channel 3's back with Love Canal and Fat Ray Cat a week from Saturday, a week from tomorrow. So, some awesome stuff coming through. And, as you can see, well, I got a sponsor. As a small guy on YouTube, I can't really make a ton of money, so you can help me out a couple ways. One, you can just subscribe. There should be a little icon on this side, or down below at least, and you can subscribe, get notifications when these go up, and the concerts and consoles go up. You can get notifications on that. Super cool. Second, you can head over to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Even just $1 a month helps me out, helps me cover fees for traveling to shows like Punk Rock Bowling or random ones in California, or sometimes Tucson and Flagstaff, actually. So that kind of stuff also just helps me cover some of the tickets and the cost. So I thank you regardless. I think that's going to be it. So, of course, as I always say, share the music you love. So you see an awesome local band, share it. Or even, actually, any band, just share it. Share the music on your timeline. Share the pictures, share whatever. Just spread the word, because it'll help them grow. And as bands grow, they're going to produce more music that you already like. So it's just reciprocal, and they'll truly appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Joe. We
Right
appreciate
on,
it.
Joe. Very nice.
Always
We
out
love
in the
you.
field doing all the work while we just sit here and podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote a nice write-up for that Pits and Punk show. It was
Yeah,
cool.
very-
there's a nice picture of Gio right on the
Yep,
right on the cover.
right on the cover.
Very, yeah, that was rad too. It
Yeah.
was a good picture.
Well, it's cool because I'm holding up my shirt that says "Never Forget Billy Russell,"
Yep.
and I'm like obviously saying "Never Forget Billy Russell."
And like Joe said, it definitely was. It was definitely there to give the pups some love, but it happened to be
Yeah.
1 year since our brother had passed, so we definitely had to celebrate his
Yeah,
fucking memory.
there's no way
man.
that could go
You know?
without being
Yeah.
said or shown or.
Jeremy and I played with like 12 bands that night. It was great.
Yep.
Yeah, I even jumped on stage at least 8 times. So
Yeah, it was great.
it was
We had
nice.
such a fun time, dude. That was,
Yeah, it was cool.
that show was so good, and like all the homies were on that show. It was like Mad Dog and Tony
Yeah.
Seam and
well,
FOL, and just like, dude, it's just
I remember like none of us really knew if anybody else was gonna do a tribute to Billy or anything, and then
Right.
it was like every band ended up
Yeah,
doing
every
like a
band
tribute to
played it.
Billy. Yeah,
Critical Miss played that too, right?
yeah.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
And she opened it up. Yeah.
She's awesome, dude. She's been
Shout out to Critical Miss.
Her Birth of Monsters and speaking of Ass Wipe Junkies have been just fucking killing it. Like,
Oh,
They're
yeah.
just out there playing every fucking weekend, dude.
Yes.
And sometimes you have to go on those spurs like that. Like, yeah, you know, it's not safe. I don't want to say not safe. It's not, in my opinion, it's not good to play the same place all the fucking time. But sometimes you have to have those little spurs where you just like play a bunch of fucking shows.
Yeah,
You know
you
what
got
I
to
mean?
get your name out.
Yeah, even if you got to play the same place a couple times, or you're just playing the same city a bunch of times in a row. Phoenix is a big enough city too.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can
Sometimes
play
it just
all over
works
the
out that
place.
way, and then you take some time off, and then you hit it again.
Well, not everybody's going to be at the same show every time. So if
Exactly.
you do play the
So
same venue
it's cool
like
to-
twice a month,
Right.
you're going to get a different crowd, or at least
Right.
somewhat shuffled.
Hopefully, yeah.
I really
different
like
crowd.
that, seeing that bands just like will grind the city out like a few times a year. You know what I mean? Just like play a bunch of fucking shows in the city. It's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're gonna, not everybody can make, this particular show, so we're gonna play a bunch down here, and you guys will be able to make it to at least one, So
Right. Yeah.
shout out to those hardworking motherfuckers, dude. I really respect that, man. Much respect to that.
So, in honor of that, I say we get into some music here.
Yeah, I'm down, dude. Totally.
Let's play some Ass Wipe Junkies.
Let's do it, dude.
This song is called Space Coke Nightmare.
Yes, that was my little Ass Wipe Junkies.
Fuck yeah, dude. Awesome.
Space
Shout out
Coke
to,
Nightmare.
yeah, it's a great song. Dude, we should get right into that interview with them because it was really cool to sit down with them and just chat outside of being at shows and playing all the time and just like passing through. Hi.
Just
and
to
that's it,
sit and shoot the shit.
Yeah, it was cool, man. We didn't get much time with them, but we do appreciate the time we did have with them. And we talked about getting them on for an entire episode. So, yeah, let's do it, dude. Let's get right into this interview with our homies, the Ass Wipe Junkies.
The Ass Wipe Junkies.
Oh, yeah, What's up, everybody? We're here with the Ass Wipe Junkies.
So we got the Ass Wipe Junkies here at Cosmic Soup. They were doing a little bit of recording, boys. What do you got? Just talk about it, because like all I did is stand outside the door, smoke pot and drink beer and smoked a couple cigarettes, and I kind of like had my mind fucking blown.
We did that, except we recorded music at the same time.
That's insane.
And we came, we played, and we recorded.
I think you were listening to a song we were working on. It's our newest song, huh? Technically, it's an old one, but we're bringing it back and we revamped it. I haven't played in a while. But Stumbling.
Fueled by Taco Bell.
Fueled by Taco Bell and booze.
Yeah.
We had Skaterham Lincoln over here shredding on that shit, dude.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's his job on that one.
I know it, dude. I was kind of blown away. But anyways, so we also have some other cool stuff to talk about. We had mentioned last week on the podcast that you guys got onto punk rock bowling. What in the fuck, dude?
Let's hear about that.
Well, technically it's a hoedown.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like really a
Whose dick do I gotta suck to get on that show? I'm just kidding.
That's a good question because we have yet to do that ourselves.
So you don't know if it's officially affiliated?
Well, it's I don't think it's affiliated with punk rock bowling, but it's the same.
It's with the same guys who do punk rock bowling.
Is it? Okay. Well, it's that weekend.
It's a big charity event for cancer or whatever.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
That's
All
great.
right.
That's
the Friday
great.
night,
So that's
before
even cooler.
the main,
It's the
event starts
pre-party.
and shit.
Yeah,
PPBR party.
I know I'm trying to make it out there. He'll be out there for the Starcast and Double or Nothing AEW show.
Yeah,
That'll
boy.
be pretty cool. He caught Punk Rock Bowling last year, so he's skipping it, going to a wrestling event this year in Vegas on the same weekend. I kind of wanted to do both.
You guys
What's
can go
that?
see Tomaste wrestle? He wrestles out there in Vegas.
No. It's the
Tommy. Yeah, Tomaste.
yeah. I don't think he's gonna be on
If
this
he's
show.
at AEW, I mean, Double or
Keep
Nothing.
an eye out for
yeah.
Tommy, man.
Yeah, for sure, dude. That'd be awesome. Well, that's really cool, man. I fucking heard some good sounds. So what do you guys have? Like, how many songs are you guys working with on this new album?
We don't know. We just did 5 today. We came in wanting to do 2. Yeah, I guess. Things just kept going. We might just well do
So the
two.
song you heard was One Shot. So
Yeah, that song One Shot was really cool.
We'll probably stop around 42 songs.
We got 7 so far.
Yeah, I guess about that.
Well, at least that worked. Yeah.
there'll be at least 18 more.
Yeah.
So
There's
yeah,
always 18.
absolutely.
15 minutes of music.
So like one thing I did actually catch was when I was sitting outside the door listening to you guys, I noticed that you guys are recording live. I think that's a pretty fucking cool concept. How do you guys feel about it? What's your take on recording, live?
It's faster, cheaper, and up our alley.
Yep.
Something that we're comfortable and we do every time at practice. So why not emulate in practice?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I love
If you
that.
don't sound like that live, what do you...
The more you play with each other, the happier you are.
Yeah, or not sometimes.
Yeah, I've noticed like bands do that often, and it really does bring out their true like natural self rather than like trying to make everything perfect, which is like, I guess, it's kind of like the thing nowadays, especially you'll find that in like metal and shit. Like everybody has to have everything perfect and on a grid, and like so you can just like cut, edit, paste, whatever the fuck you want. And that to me is just like I don't know. I grew up on classic rock, and
Well,
like
that's
those
the-
motherfuckers
that's the-
just like cut it. They're like, okay, we're recording, and like the natural element of the band came out. So I actually have a big respect for recording live.
Well, that's the difference between an artist and a musician.
That's
No,
true.
When we do punk rock shit, so just play it.
Yeah, exactly. There's no reason to complicate something that's so simple.
It's more raw too. Like you get just like the pure cut down version of like it's just
the primo shit.
Everything's right there. Yeah,
Exactly.
You're not cutting it with a bunch of bullshit.
Well,
So
then if you don't like it, you go back and redo it.
Yeah.
You start over
Exactly.
again and
Yeah.
do it
Doing
again.
it
from
until
the
it's,
start.
till it's right.
so it sounds
Exactly.
perfect. So
Absolutely.
like yeah. I was gonna ask. We see you guys at just about every other show. It seems like on flyers everywhere. Really fucking proud of you guys for that. What's next within the next couple months?
Viva Mexico!
We're
Going to
going
Mexico.
we got a bunch of shit. What do you
Take
got?
us with you.
Let's roll.
Let's see.
Party in Mexico.
What? Vegas in 2 weeks. Hanging out with 6 or 7 G.
Oh, hold on. Let's go in order. So
Oh.
the next show is
Here, let's pull it.
Nosebleed. That's the Nosebleed EP
That
party
Big
with the
Surf,
line
man.
cutters. That Big Surf.
Big
But
Surf.
it's called Big Surf.
Big
It's
Surf
not.
house.
It's not
Oh.
the
That's fucking-
actual
You thought it was
Me,
Big
man.
Surf.
water
Yeah.
I
park.
thought we really made the big time, guys.
So there's
Yeah.
that.
Ride
So it's
some
us,
waves.
the Line Cutters, TV Tragedy, and it's the Nosebleed EP show.
Nice.
That's rad, dude. TV Tragedy's a really cool band. We've played with them a few times.
Yeah.
And then we're going to
Damn, I
Vegas.
didn't
And
tell
we're
everybody
playing with Sector
Big
7G out there in a Double Guy Saloon.
Nice.
And then we are going to Mexico. We're going to Tijuana on April 19th.
Fuck yeah.
Play with Lucidal out there.
Oh hell yeah.
And if we make it back from Tijuana,
If we can make it back from Tijuana, we're gonna come back and play a 420 show at Krusty Palms.
Nice.
It's gonna be a good one. It's like an all day, kind of barbecue.
Yeah.
They got a half pipe out there
Yeah.
now. And shit.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
so-
dope.
well, it's a mini ramp. It's not a half pipe yet.
No, they got 2 sides.
It's a mini ramp. In.
Well, whatever.
It's a half pipe.
That's
It's
rad.
a-
They're gonna skate out there.
You have
Right.
nice to make a mini ramp.
Yeah, Krusty Palms always fun time.
Oh my god, yeah, we've played Krusty Palms once or
fought
twice.
there.
Once.
Oh yeah, we
yeah.
boxed last time.
It was us torn at the seam, Be Like Max, and I don't remember.
Throwback.
Are you
Hey,
guys
man.
on box
Hey.
next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was Lee Gilmore's birthday.
No, we're not gonna box.
Oh man.
We don't box. We touch boxes sometimes.
Okay.
But that's it. We don't box. We'll get really drunk and say stupid shit to each other, but we like hug it out the next day. You know, we don't really box.
Yeah.
Well, we don't talk shit to each other, and we just box.
But then we hug it out afterwards.
Yeah, we don't even have to talk shit or
I mean,
nothing.
that's how a true band does it. It hugs it out. So,
We just-
correct me if I'm wrong. You guys just got off the road with Louis Seidel?
We went out to California. They invited us out to spend a weekend with them. We did a show in Santa Barbara, and then we went down and
Barbecued.
got barbecue with them in Venice, and then played a show in downtown LA.
Dude, I'll tell you right now,
Awesome.
we know one thing about Louis Seidel, and those dudes know how to fucking party, dude.
Oh yeah.
Because we played Jackass with them in Prescott Valley.
Yep.
Prescott, dude.
Prescott.
I fucking
always say it wrong, yeah.
I call it Prescott, dude.
Prescott.
I was trying to be proper. Fuck being proper though.
Prescott, man.
Prescott. There's this like road down here called Westcott, and I'm just like, should I call
wait
it
a
Westcott?
Westgate or Westcott?
Yeah. Anyways, so beyond that dumbass shit. One thing we know about Louis Seidel is they know how to party, dude. We had a really good time with them.
I had to work the next day, and I did not have the best day at work the next day.
Yeah, dude. Fucking forgive me because I can't remember, but the name of the drummer, RJ, is fucking incredible, dude.
yeah.
And he's a great dude too. You know what I mean? Yeah. Him and myself had some really good conversations when we got us. You know, he's just
He's
really
like a
fucking
very
cool
balls
dude.
to the wall drummer too.
Oh,
He's
he
like,
fucking
You got to play out as a kid out there.
Yeah,
That's dope.
That was the kid that went on the Lights Camera Revolution tour.
Oh
Fuck
wow,
yeah.
that's really fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Louis Seidel's OGs, man.
rad.
Oh, yeah.
OGs,
piece of history you got to play on. That's sick.
right?
Fuck yeah.
So we know that. So I'm just gonna cut to the chase. We know that you guys like to smoke some fucking buds. We just got done having a nice fucking sesh
Allegedly.
outside. So
Yeah.
so let's kind of talk. Let's just kind of talk about
I
like.
did not inhale.
Yeah.
Let's just kind of talk about some of the fucking. Dude, we just had a fucking goddamn variety going on outside.
Yeah.
Like we just smoked some.
I brought the dabs.
I had some of that Alaskan Thunderfuck that I brought over.
Roll a blunt.
And then what was in the pen, dude? The pen, it's Dank sponsored, right?
Purple Punch.
Purple Punch, dude. Yeah, let's see this shit, dude.
What was
See,
it?
I got me some Blue Dream in this pen here.
Yeah.
But that,
The Evolve Plus, dude. See, I used to have one of these batteries for my wax pen, dude. It's a fucking powerful battery,
It's
dude.
Aero Pro.
Yeah.
That's a Blue Dream cartridge right there. That shit is dang.
Yeah.
And like, to me, that one like immediately changed my mood. From like
Oh yeah, for sure.
the very first time I bought it, like I was just sitting there
That's
in the
way
car.
it's supposed to work.
Yeah, well, that's how the fruity flavors
Oh,
are
man.
supposed to do. They're supposed to help with that anxiety and the depression and fucking just like feeling down. It's supposed to help you be in a good mood, focus. What are like your guys' preferred strains? Are you guys like sativa, indica? You like it all? I like sativa. I'm a sativa guy. Yeah. I mean, I'll
the
smoke
indica
some
through and
indica
through.
when the time's right. Like probably towards the end of my day when I don't have shit to do, then I'll be in a fucking coma. I
I'm
don't
more
mind.
along the don't ask, don't tell.
I like flavors, you know?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Whatever tastes good.
I'm gonna inspect it, make sure
I'm
it
indica
works.
all the way.
Yeah, I do not mind
Yeah.
smoking anything that comes in front of me. Like I like smoking.
I'm not racist whatsoever.
Yeah, we're not racist towards the strains here.
The only thing is
Strains.
that Blue
Strain
Dream.
system?
I believe in
Yeah.
strains and numbers.
We're not straincist around here. That's a good one. We're gonna keep
Strains and
that.
numbers.
That's a good one, the Blue Dream.
But yeah, the Blue Dream here is a hybrid. So
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably one of the only hybrids that I use. Other than that, I go straight indica. You know, being just like
Right.
fucking. Whoa, man.
So it's like
Because the best
Dude,
I got up.
Yeah.
stuck.
And you don't get as pissed off when you can't fucking.
We're driving
Yeah.
too, man.
So I fucking rolled out of bed at like 9:30 in the morning, right? And this blows me away. I wake up, I roll out of bed at 9:30, and I hear drums being tuned. I'm like, what in the fuck? I'm like, who is playing drums before me? Like, that is weird, right? And of all fucking people, it's the goddamn Ass Wipe Junkies up before square, ready to record. Like, what the shit, dude? Like, I thought I was an early bird, but these guys beat me to the punch. And of all people, Ass Wipe Junkies, no offense, we drink as much beer as you guys, but you guys probably drink a lot more beer than we do. And they're awake and ready to record a record
I have
the next day.
a nothing below tall can
We're late.
thing. Yeah. Nothing below tall can.
Nothing like a Sunday
That's
morning
good, no
gelada,
drinking.
you know, just to keep the party going.
Yeah.
You know?
Sidewalks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, them sidewalks.
Anything that
stems.
fits in a brown bag.
Great fucking song.
Nice video, by the way,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I love that
Yeah, it's
fucking
from
video.
Dumpster Hump.
We've played that.
Really?
We've played
Yeah,
that
that's
song.
The real dumpster hump.
Yeah. The real. The real.
They're supposed to be fake dumpster hump?
Yeah, remember there's that other one that had a scandal?
Scandal.
Not a sex
These days?
scandal,
Oh,
but
yeah.
almost.
We're playing short.
Fake dumpster hump.
So, if you guys haven't
You can
seen
catch
it
the
yet,
Ass
it's
Wipe
on
Junkies with the fake dumpster hump. I don't even know what's going on.
the real dumpster.
I don't even know if they're around.
No,
Dumpster hump.
Are
it's
they
on
broken up?
YouTube, right?
Sidewalk Slam, yeah.
Did the dumpster go to the
Check
dump?
it out. Ass Wipe Junkies Sidewalk Slam. Check that out on YouTube. That shit is fucking.
We've
It's a
been
good
called a
video.
fake contradiction before.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Impostus.
Yeah, imposters. Like, wait, no. Those two guys play in that other band. This is not.
Yeah, this-
This
what?
is square.
What is going on?
Like, well, one of the guys. So, like, one time we had to play. He
With a
subbed.
real contradiction, please stand up.
One time he subbed for
yes,
Billy
sir.
when Billy was in jail. I don't know if we played a show together at that point, but we played like I think it was like 4 months. Over the 4 months we had a few shows with you as the front man. Just because Billy was locked up and Billy's like writing letters and talking to Paige or whoever through.
Free Billy
Through-
t-shirts came out.
Yeah, that was Jeremy's idea. I thought it was a fucking.
Were they effective?
That's
Did they get him out?
hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people have them. I don't know if they.
I don't know if it got him out of jail.
It didn't get him out, and I don't know if anybody paid for him, but people are wearing them.
I think we just
I used to have one. Mark had one.
I know Jeremy and I will look at people sometimes and we're like, wait,
I think any money
when the fuck did you buy that shirt?
I think any money that may have gone to those shirts just went to beer.
Oh yeah, well
Which was
that's
like
that's
drinking
exactly
in
what
memory
we
of Billy.
said
Like,
too.
oh, sorry, you're in jail, buddy. Here's one for
We're
you.
trying to be more responsible.
You guys see that one?
With our
Yeah.
lunch money and stuff like that. We used to.
Oh, double or
that
nothing,
shit,
dude.
Double
I like
header.
it.
But now we're like.
Oh, we're setting off smoke alarms. Fuck yeah.
It's a
We
vapor.
boxed that.
Man.
I guess it's
We
still.
vape boxed.
That's how you know you're fucking vaping too hard.
Sorry.
Hey,
This happens a lot.
it's just medical.
Typical ass wipe
You wanna grab that?
Just one hit.
Just press the button.
We're not fucking Snoop Dogg.
I can't reach the button.
If you just press the button on that.
I'm too short. Like the rapper.
There we go. We're good now. So we officially set off the smoke alarm in
Yeah.
Cosmic
This
Soup
ain't, dude.
Hey,
with vape.
good job, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause.
So, anyways, dude, it was great to sit down and just talk to you guys really quick and just see what you guys are up to. And we haven't really like got to sit down and hang out and chat in a minute. Like I know it's got the microphones. And
You guys
shit,
want to hear a
but-
funny ass wipe story?
Yeah. I was gonna. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we got a rule in the band where we're not allowed to play Slayer
Oh, okay.
because we did play Slayer one time out in the middle of fucking nowhere where no one lives, out in AJ, way the fuck out there, the base of the mountain.
Okay.
We got into basically what was it? The first verse, and Sheriff rolled up, and he's like, "Hey, is that Metallica?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, like,
Hey, brother, is that Metallica?
no.
God.
It's like, oh, cool.
You gotta keep it down.
Keep it down.
Neighbors.
That's the last time we.
There's like no neighbors.
Yeah, it's the last time we ever played Slayer. So don't expect any Slayer anytime soon.
All right. So
No matter
no
what,
Slayer
try
from
to
Ass
Yell
Wipe
it out when
Junkies.
you see us.
Yeah, don't even
Nice.
try.
Can't do it.
I love those fucking videos on YouTube where it's just like people just yelling Slayer. Just type in people yelling Slayer. It's just like, it's great. Everyone's just Slayer all the time. But hey, it was cool to talk to you guys. Then sit down with you for a few minutes, and we appreciate your time. Thank you guys very much.
Thanks for having us.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and plug your
Yeah, plug your
Facebook,
shit.
plug
Yeah,
your
plug it all.
Yeah, Ass
Plug it
Wipe
all up.
Junkies on Facebook, Ass Wipe Junkies on Instagram, YouTube, Ass Wipe Junkies Punk.
Yeah.
Bandcamp,
We're all over Bandcamp,
Spotify.
We're on Pornhub.
Spotify, Pornhub,
Grinder.
yeah, Grindr.
AssWipeJunkies.pornhub.com.
My girl fund.
Look up our premium.
Yeah, we got Snapchat
We have a Jasmine's
Premium.
account.
We take donations.
Groupon.
Cash App us. You know, all that.
Yeah.
We're actually
find
on
them on the
iTunes in
Cash App.
France. I don't think it's anything.
Fuck yeah.
You find Yeah, Ass Wipe Junkies on Groupon, right below the Cosmic Soup recording.
Yeah. We're all over.
Save
You can find
30%.
us.
At your local bar.
That'll be on one of the future episodes of Black Hole with Cosmic Soup. Okay. We have a segment in the podcast where Jeremy just talks about a really fucking horrible experience with all the recording he does, because he's fucking busy. I live right next door to him. That guy's constantly got clients all day long. So
we get the Cosmic
He's got
Soup,
stories.
Black Hole,
yeah, he's got stories.
It's the ice.
Yeah.
Insides.
Yeah, you guys should do fucking something really dumb one of these times so he can talk about it and I can hear about it. Or I could just ask you guys dumb stories.
You just hang out with us for like 15 minutes. I'm sure something will happen.
Something dumb's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm waiting
We'll get us
for it.
there.
We've been hanging out
Get us
together
started.
for about 30 minutes now, so I'm thinking that
You got
some-
We
fireworks?
already got the fire alarm.
one of us are gonna do
Set the
something.
fire alarm off already.
But anyways, I appreciate your guys' time. Thank you so much, and we'll let you get out of here.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Well, cheers.
Cheers, brother.
All right.
I know, seriously, like those guys got a lot of heat coming off them.
Yeah.
I'm just so proud of those guys, dude. They started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things,
Well, they
dude. They're
got a lot of
moving
cool
up, dude.
shit going on for them, and they put in the work, man. You definitely see them out there just being themselves. They're like they were out here skateboarding. But they were here to do 2 songs, and they ended up doing 5.
Yeah,
like
hard
they're
workers,
They're
too.
hard workers. They're a legitimate good band all the way through.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
the record should be out probably fairly soon at the pace that we're going. It'll be out on Misplaced Records, so once we have a set date, I'll definitely let everybody know, and we'll probably have a single off that pretty soon too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to hear what they have in store. Because some of the, like I said in the interview, man, like some of that stuff I was hearing just chilling outside the door, it's mind blowing. It is really, really good stuff. And they're recording live, dude. Like, you know how fucking hard it is to record live and like be proud of that? Like it's really hard. You know what I mean? That's like having a match and calling it in the ring. You know what I mean? It's really hard, but if you can do it, dude, it's fucking magic, bro.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's awesome. So
Definitely appreciate those guys taking the time to hang out with us, and I can't wait to have them back on, dude. We're gonna be able to sit. We talked about it. We're gonna sit down and drink a bunch of whiskey and beers and smoke a bunch of weed and just like talk.
Do reviews on them.
Yeah, do little reviews on them too. But yeah, I just want to sit down and hang out and talk with those guys. I think it would turn out really good.
Yeah, they're all really funny too.
Exactly, they're fucking hilarious, great guys. So why not?
Yeah. So I actually wanted to get into another track here.
Dude, can't fucking hate on music, man.
Yeah.
We love music here.
You were talking about hard workers, so we actually mentioned her earlier. Critical Miss. She's been playing a lot of shows.
Is this Critical Miss's debut on the podcast?
I think it might be.
I think it is. I don't think we've ever played. We've had a rough time with this lately, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain.
We have to fact
this is
check
me
ourselves.
saying it, not Gio.
I definitely.
I'm pretty positive this is.
Yeah. So everybody, this is. We have the studio audience? Give us a little bit of a round of applause.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody,
okay.
give it up.
Everybody-
For Critical Miss's
This is
debut
Critical
here
Miss.
at the Gio and Meatbag Hour.
Yeah.
We're pumped. We're pumped. Let's hear it, Gio. What song you got in store for us?
All right, so this song right here is called "Depressed Again," and it is basically
It's a
off of
great
her.
live song. by
It's
the
off
way.
of her 2018 release, Entropy, and you can find it on Spotify right here. This is a good song, so just check it out. I'm not going to say a whole lot about it. You can listen for yourself.
Let's get it.
I've been feeling kinda down. Something isn't right. I'm eating all my feelings and I can't sleep at night. I forget
waiting, watching the clock. It's 4 o'clock and the client's appointment was 2 o'clock. This has got to stop. So let me introduce to you a new product from Cosmic Soup Recording. It's called the Trap Watch. It's just like any other watch, but it automatically sets itself 2 hours fast. Now you'll never be late for a recording session, band practice, or show again. This is perfect for the artist or musician who's always late. So even if they think they're 2 hours late, they're still showing up on time. So I know what you're thinking. What if they show up 2 hours early? But come on, we both know that's not gonna happen. You can pre-order yours today for the very low price of $999.98. Or you can spend $3 more and get the Gucci edition. It's the same watch, it's just fake gold plated and encrusted with fake diamonds. With 420 just around the corner, the Trap Watch is a perfect gift. So buy yours today, available online and wherever blunt wraps are sold. No refunds or returns.
Great word from our sponsor there. Critical Miss with Depressed again, and then a word from our sponsor here, Cosmic Soup Recording. We're so grateful. The podcast wouldn't be possible without Cosmic Soup Recording,
Yes.
so we really do appreciate it.
Thank
and
you, Jeremy.
Thank you very much.
Get your Trap Watch today.
But yes, get your Trap Watch today so you can actually show up to rehearsals, studio sessions, and everything on time. And you'll be great.
So I think you wanted to end Punk Rock Talk here with a little special something as well.
Yeah, so
speaking
we
of,
also have our
sponsors.
second official sponsor here at the Gio and Meatbag Hour. Our second official
Like
sponsor.
a legitimate sponsor, not one of these commercials you guys hear.
That's even more. That's pretty fucking legit, though. No, but anyways, so Bodacious Prince is our second official sponsor here at the Gio and Meatbag Hour. We are so fucking honored and privileged to have these guys. Thank you very much. Just so fucking stoked to have these guys. They're such a great team. We've done. They do printing. It's called Bodacious Prints. You can find them on Facebook. Rather, you can do online orders. Whatever you need to do, just look them up on the fucking internet and you'll find them. They do great fucking work, man. They did our most recent squared shirts that you guys see out there with the TV on it. It's like great quality clothing, great quality printing. Like it's no
they
fucking
do all
bullshit.
of FOL stuff,
For a
like you
great,
mentioned.
for a great price. All of FOL's badass merchandise that they have, because you guys know as much as I know, FOL is constantly coming out with really cool and creative, like new merch ideas.
Yeah.
And that's because, Chris,
Masters down there, Chris and Lola.
Chris and his wife Lola are basically the masters behind all of that. So if you guys need any printing done, any of your printing needs, contact Bodacious Prints on Facebook and contact Chris or Lola. It's really worth your time. It's good shit. And I think that everybody in the since we all show love to each other here in the Arizona music scene, I think we'll hopefully get them guys some more orders in, you know what I mean? And that way we can start getting more shirts and everybody has more merchandise, you know what I mean? Everyone's stocked up and loaded, and I can drunkenly spend all my money on all your band shit.
Yeah, and it's good pricing there too. So
Yeah, exactly. They
just
do
check it
Tell
out.
them that
great
the Gio
work.
and Meatbag show sent you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might get a little love there on the price. Who knows?
Go ahead and make sure you let Bodacious Prince know that the Gio and Meatbag Hour sent you.
Use the promo code Gio and Meatbag.
Anyway, so I think that's kind of concluding Punk Rock Talk. It was a really, really good segment today. Thank you, Ass Wipe
Jam-packed,
Junkies.
yeah.
Jam-packed for sure. And thank you, Ass Wipe Junkies, for
of course,
joining us.
for
man.
hanging
It was
out
really
with us.
Fucking cool.
It was a
man.
really good time. We set off the smoke alarm in here, and that's never been done before with vape
Yeah,
pens.
I didn't even know there was a smoke alarm.
Well,
You
you're
set it
welcome.
off with vapors, man. I didn't think that was possible.
You're welcome.
But stay tuned for the line cutters to make their debut on the Gio and Meatbag Hour. Interview
we're gonna
wise,
be
we've
talking
played the
to
line
them.
cutters before.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking to them here soon. Hey, speaking of Cosmic Soup, Jeremy, let's get our Cosmic Soup Black Hole of the Week, man.
Hey, all right, everybody. So for this week, Black Hole of the Week, I'm kind of gonna go back. Maybe a few of you heard the podcast last week. The commercial I mentioned, coupon on Groupon. Well, there's actually a story that goes with that. Basically, it's one of the artists that records here. He's a hip hop artist. He very talented. He's a nice guy. He's recorded with me for a couple years now, since back in the garage time. He's got some music out, and because he's been with me for a while, I still give him a good price, and so I charge him far less than what I should. And sometimes he can be a bit anal and very picky on the way things sound. So it's definitely frustrating sometimes. But anyway, he came a couple weeks ago. We did a 2-3 hour session, and basically at the end, when it's time for him to pay me, he says, "Hey, my girlfriend found a coupon of yours on Groupon. I'd like to use it." And I forgot that I even did that. It still had like my old address. It still has my old bank account. And so I had no idea how to even redeem it. And so I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So I had to look on the Groupon website, figure out how to redeem this thing. And so I'm like, okay, cool. So he left, and then I told Meatbag the story, and he got a good kick out of it, and so I decided to put that into the commercial. Well, then a few days ago, he comes by again, and sure enough, at the end of the session, when it's time for him to pay me, he pulls out his phone. He's like, "Okay, I got another coupon."
Oh my god!
And so I laughed, and then I just said, "Hey man, like, it's cool, but you can't be doing this anymore. Like, this is gonna be the last time." And I'm like, "I'm not even making any money off of this, And she's like, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't know." I found out the hard way that with Groupon, like, the customer pays a certain amount, and then Groupon takes their cut, and so I'm making like $5 an hour, But it's
Good Lord, yeah.
My intention was, to hopefully attract new customers, but not have like this, same customers that have been coming to me for years that already get a good deal, using it. But I mean, he was cool about it. He came back the next day, and he paid me cash. So that was kind of it. So that's where the whole Groupon thing comes from. It's a little bit of an inside joke, but that's it.
It's a good one too, and it's funny. All right. So, yeah. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for the black hole of the week, and yeah. So, do not feel encouraged to use Groupon because you're actually robbing the man blind. So let's go ahead and
use Groupon for something else.
Your prices aren't bad either. They're not bad at all. So you might as well just go with the price.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the best quality you can. Without further ado, let's get into our other segment here on the podcast.
Remember last week? I'm like, which one is this? Is this Through the Table?
Yeah, totally blew it.
Anyways, right, guys, here's Through the Table, baby. Let's hit it.
All right, guys. So as promised, we're going to touch on some WWE since we didn't really talk about it last week.
Yeah, and we definitely need to touch up on AEW.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I want to talk about kind of the card we have for Double or Nothing real quick, and then we have a nice chunk we could talk about with the WrestleMania.
For WrestleMania,
because it's right around the corner. It's next week. It's Sunday, baby.
Yep.
And it's going down. We got a lot of good matches lined up for that. But anyways, right here at the Gio and Meatbag Hour, you are going to get a little bit of info and maybe a little bit of predictions, a little bit of our side, our opinion on everything that's going down in the wrestling scene right now. It's pretty fucking cool. We're not really going to touch on like ROH, New Japan, and all those other promotions right now. Just kind of like, because the big focus is right now, obviously WrestleMania being Sunday, 1 week from today when we're recording, Sunday, April 5th. Get your WWE Network app for $9.99. Tell them the Gio and Meatbag Hour sent you.
Yeah.
Use your promo code.
Enter promo code. Meatbag said it, not Gio.
But so I understand that you are going to Double or Nothing. You also are going to hit Starrcast right before Double or Nothing, so you get to meet a lot of these superstars that are on the card. It's fucking.
I just found out last week that all the stars are pay per, visit. So like each one has their own
individual price. I'm very depressed about it. Very depressed about it. Sting is like $150.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just they vary in prices. I guess
like
it's
you
how
get
big they are.
Do like a signing, a meet and greet, and like a picture
Yeah.
for a certain price, I believe it is.
And I'm pretty sure that you have to, if you're a podcaster, you have to get your own podcast package. Otherwise, you can't like have anybody plug your podcast. So we'll find out. I don't know. I'll look into it some more.
We're sorry.
We still got another month though to figure shit out.
Yeah, that's
so.
going to be so cool. So May 25th at the MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, you have a great fucking show. AEW's very first show, Double or Nothing, and on
Making
the card,
history, baby.
Yeah, seriously, making history. And on the card, we have some really good matches. Hangman Adam Page versus Pac, formerly known as Neville in the WWE, and honestly, Neville is fucking great. Hangman is amazing too. Like, I really, really believe that these two are gonna put on a fucking great match.
Hangman is actually doing the full gear challenge right now, trying to get ready for the match. He needs to get bigger yet smaller at the same time. So
yeah, I seen that. So that's gonna be a really good match. And then you got a triple threat women's match: Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, and Kylie Ray. I believe Kylie Ray came out of ROW, Reality of Wrestling, which is Booker T's company.
yeah,
And yeah, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be a fucking it's gonna be a great triple threat. Triple threats are pretty cool, man. You know what I mean? Especially now we got the women's evolution happening, so it's gonna be a fucking, I think, a jam-packed match, like very impactful. You know what I mean? It's gonna be huge. You know what I mean? And Dr. Britt Baker, rather, she's gonna fucking kick some ass, dude.
Dr. Britt Baker is a badass.
I don't know why Christopher Daniels didn't go see Dr. Britt Baker, because she's a dentist and his tooth, like, you know, he's been so embarrassed about it. But anyways,
that would have made sense.
Speaking of Christopher Daniels, you have SCU going up against CIMA and two OWE partners. Now, I seen them talk about bringing in OWE, which is a promotion from Japan. Am I correct? Osaka.
I think so. It's the other one that's not New Japan.
Yeah, for sure. So that'll be interesting because they're going to be working with other promotions, and you don't see that with wrestling today, and especially the high scale that this is coming out on. Like, this is going to be not as big as WWE, but right fucking there. It's going to be huge. You know what I mean? This AEW
It's going to be great for wrestling fans.
Huge. Yeah, absolutely. So that'll be a really cool tag match, and you know, fucking like the Young Bucks said that they believe that tag matches can headline shows, because I feel like tag matches are great, dude.
Well, like, first and foremost, it's the first of a thing and also the second of a thing, because it's the sequel to All In, which was in Chicago, but that was before AEW was formed. So this one is AEW's first show, yet it's a sequel to another show.
Yeah,
Think
it was
about
put
that.
together by the guys in the Bullet Club.
Yeah,
great, dude.
Mind blown.
And you know, just like people would say that a women's match wouldn't headline an event, and now it's a triple threat women's match headlining the biggest fucking event wrestling
in wrestling.
Ever.
The WrestleMania. We'll get into that later.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into that. But
that's fucking awesome, by the way.
Excuse me. So then you have obviously Alpha versus Omega 2. That's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. Their first match was
Chris
super
Jericho
brutal.
versus Kenny Omega.
Yep, their first match was super brutal. You have two of the best workers ever. Jericho is just fucking on fire. He never stops. And Kenny Omega's the best fucking wrestler in the world. You know what I mean?
Jericho's one of those guys who just improves all the time. And like, he's aging and you can't even tell because he's getting better.
Constantly finding ways to reinvent himself. And
he's
you know
still
what?
in his prime.
Chris Jericho kind of like helps us out from a certain aspect, because we talk about that a lot. Like, okay, with the band, we got to kind of find ways to reinvent ourselves.
Yeah.
So we can keep things interesting. And we learn that from like people like Chris Jericho.
Yep.
And really, if you think about it, like wrestling and being in a band,
they go hand in hand.
Entertainers, you know what I mean? They go hand in hand. The work is similar. You get on the road, you perform. When we're in the studio, we record. When they're doing TV tapings, they record. It's very fucking similar.
It's very
You're
similar.
away from your families, all of that shit that comes with it. So, you know, I really respect Jericho, man. He's He's fucking great. I love Jericho. He's the GOAT. They call him the GOAT for a reason.
Yep.
And then you have Kenny Omega, which is obviously going to be the future GOAT, but he's still young and fucking in shape and looking golden, man. He looks 110% out there.
He's already like the top wrestler outside of WWE, but he's got so much more to do and show.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
So.
I always said that I wanted to see a triple threat between Seth Rollins, Tyler Black, whatever you will, and AJ Styles and Kenny Omega. That's like dream match for me. I know triple threats could be hard, but I feel like that one would like be huge.
Dude, I've been I don't mean to interrupt you, but I found this app called Pluto TV on my PlayStation.
Oh,
and it's got this
you were saying something about that.
It's got this TV channel dedicated to Impact Wrestling. So I've been watching like old school. It's kind of like the WWE network of TNA, but you can't like select shit. It's just a TV channel, so it plays whatever it plays.
Yeah.
But it's have shit from like 2003, 2004, all the way up to
Libre,
2010. Yeah, and then there's a AAA channel for AAA wrestling, Lucha Libre, which is actually a tie for AEW. But yeah, it's a free TV app. It's called Pluto TV. So check that out if you have PlayStation. I don't know if it's on Xbox or not, but
right. PlayStation Network, man.
So far, there's no strings attached. It hasn't said like trial or anything. It just says free TV app. It's not.
Dope.
It looks like DirecTV when you're using it or whatever, but the channels are kind of off-brand.
I like wrestling, so I'll take me some free wrestling.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Sometimes
Impact had some great matches.
I sit there with my phone
does.
so much watching matches, just like I'd rather see it bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, and to headline, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the headlining match of Double or Nothing. Oh wait, no. I don't want to skip this. The over the budget battle royale with Sony Kiss, Kip Sabian, Brandon Coulter, Ace Romero, and to be announced.
Ace Romero is definitely going to be one of my favorites going into that.
Yeah.
Because he's a big boy.
And I wonder how many people they're going to get, because it's a fucking battle royal, so they're going to have a lot of people there. It's going to be cool as well.
Yeah.
And then obviously Cody versus To Be Determined.
Yes. We have some predictions on that, and
who do you think it's going to be? Let's just shoot the shit.
I had a couple predictions. Mine, first of all, was Goldberg, because they were teasing that kind of
in the.
They were in Atlanta,
Being
Georgia.
the Elite episode,
In the Being the Elite episode, they were in Atlanta, Georgia, and they were talking about signing big names and talent and stuff like that. Yeah. And right behind them, there was a big sign that said Goldberg's like fucking hot dogs or something like that. Right. So it was like they love to throw little things.
Throw those
like,
little sublims in all of their fucking Being the Elite episodes. So
yeah,
tricky motherfuckers.
So I mean, it's a possibility. Another one that I think could be obviously is MJF, Maxwell J. Friedman, because
if you keep up with the Being the Elite YouTube series, then you definitely know that. It might be him big time, you know what I mean? Like he's constantly just being a dick when Cody turns his back. So
yeah, exactly.
It's kind of a funny ass work, dude. I really love it. It's comedy.
You know, in the last episode we saw was that, you know, that where Cody puts his hand up to his ear because he heard what MJF said.
Yeah.
You know, so it's let's see what happens from there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like 75% sure it's probably gonna.
Did you see the episode where he's going back and forth with Brandy Rhodes, Cody's wife? And they're just sitting there talking shit to each other?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, that episode was so fucking funny. Because they're not letting, like, they're not giving each other any comfort or free, you know, they're just, you know what, fuck you. I know what you're doing. You're using your husband for all of his money, and then she'll be like, you know what? Fuck you, you fucking Ric Flair knockoff, like motherfucker. Like they're just like totally
so
like.
You guys should definitely subscribe to
Being the Elite.
Being the Elite on
funny.
YouTube. It's fucking hilarious, and it kind of keeps you up to date with AEW. You know what I mean?
Little hints and surprises.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool.
That's how I got my tickets, man.
Great,
watching Being the Elite.
Yep.
Well, actually, the press.
It's a great alternative to WWE. It really is. It's really good, and I can't wait till their first show.
Yeah.
But so headlining the match or headlining the show, I'm pretty fucking certain Young Bucks versus Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix for the
Brothers.
AAA World Tag Team Championship.
Mm-hmm. Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr., aka El Cero Miedo.
Yeah. That shit will be insanity.
It's gonna be legit, man.
That's gonna be a great match.
The Young Bucks are actually the AAA tag team champions right now. They went down to Mexico
and went down to Mexico and won the titles. Yeah,
from the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah,
so
it does make this card very interesting.
The Lucha Brothers.
Yeah, dude, they're so fucking good, dude. Serious.
Dude, they're badass, man. No one's doing shit like them right now.
Some of the best wrestlers in the business for sure. But anyways, that kind of concludes the Double or Nothing and what we kind of have to talk about with that. We can't
Real
wait
quick
for that show.
Before we get into WrestleMania talk, I kind of want to give a shout out.
Something out of your boot.
I just want to give a shout out. No, my ankle itches. A shout out to Robert Schmidt, our boy.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. Are we going to...
That's who I'm going to Double or Nothing with.
It's time to address the big elephant in the room right now and talk about
and
our
it's
boy
not
Robert
Jeremy's
Schmidt.
beautiful face this time.
Right.
But yeah, our boy Robert Schmidt called in to Tommy Dreamer's podcast, the House of Hardcore podcast, and he actually annoyed him so much that he kind of ticked Tommy off a little bit, and he still got his answer, but Tommy kind of, taught him a lesson there real quick, gave him a lashing, and then Edge and Christian thought it was so funny that they put it in their podcast.
And I found that out because I listened to the Edge and Christian part of Awesomeness every
same
week.
time. Yeah, same here.
I noticed they had a new episode. And I'm listening to it, and about 17 minutes in, I hear Robert Schmidt from Arizona.
From Payson, Arizona.
And
like, who else is that going to be?
You guys didn't know that he was...
No, we had no idea.
He didn't even know.
Dude. It was fucking
Steve
hilarious.
told Robert,
Yeah, Robert had no idea.
Excuse me, I used his shoot name again. Meatbag.
It's fine. But yeah, it was interesting, dude. It fucking blew me away, and I took a quick video. And I was like, send it to Robert, dude.
So in fashion here, it went from one podcast to one podcast. So let's play it. Let's play it on this podcast. We have what happened on Tommy Dreamer's and what happened on Edge and Christian's.
Tommy. Hey, Tommy, this is Robert Schmidt from Payson, Arizona. I was just wondering, what all kind of work did you do to get House of Hardcore off the ground? What was your startup like when you were starting up House of Hardcore? Thank you. Tommy!
I shouldn't answer this question based on the grounds of stupidity. Stupid Edge and Christian. More Christian. That's stupid. Tommy. I hate it. Anyway, do you see my stoic look when I'm hearing that? It burns me inside. Nobody should walk up or address a person like that. To start up House of Hardcore and to start up any wrestling company, I need to tell you need this one important, crucial fact. Money. You need to go into this like it's a business and say, I want to at least make my money back. And or make some money, because it's just like anything. It's a startup business. And your initial thing is, for House of Hardcore, it's all money I made being a professional wrestler my entire career. Or I should say my entire WWE career, because that whole ECW thing, what do you mean? Call the hotline. Didn't make all that much money. But just have money, because you got to spend a lot of money up front. And you got to make sure all the wrestlers are paid. God forbid nobody shows. And make all your preparations and make sure you treat it like a business. So thank you for your question, Robert from Arizona. See how stupid that sounds? Bye.
So yeah, that was in Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore podcast. Now let's check out his other appearance here on the Edge and Christian, the E&C Pot of Awesomeness.
And speaking of people with good energy, Tommy Dreamer. Tommy. I forgot I was going to text him to see if he wanted to do Tales from the Indies this week, since we haven't heard from him forever, as far as that goes.
It's been a while. Yeah.
And then got this little nugget on social media of somebody calling into his podcast.
Yeah.
And pissing him off, which was great. Do we, Salacious, do we have any audio of that?
We do. Let's check it out.
Tommy! Hey, Tommy, this is Robert Schmidt from Payson, Arizona. What was your startup like when you were starting up House of Hardcore? Tommy!
I shouldn't answer this question based on the grounds of stupidity. Stupid Edge and Christian. More Christian. That's stupid. Tommy. I hate it. Anyway, do you see my stoic look when I'm hearing that? It burns me inside. Nobody should walk up or address a person like that.
So that happened to Tommy,
Tommy?
on his House of Hardcore podcast. So now people are shanghaiing his pod. But here's what I want to know. Dude's name was Robert Smith. Was that the lead singer of The Cure?
I don't know. I wish.
I don't think he sounds like that.
It's Friday. I'm in love.
I'm picturing, though, that's Robert Smith from The Cure with that voice going, Tommy, with his hair and his makeup.
Sunday always comes too late, but Friday never hesitate.
Oh. All right.
I don't care if Monday's black, Tuesday, Wednesday hard to take, Thursday never looking back. It's Friday. I'm in
love. Saturday. Okay, that's it. We're good.
But, so that was on Tommy's House of Hardcore podcast, and I would encourage anybody that ever calls into his podcast to start off with that, because it pisses him off, or so he says. He's a martyr, people. He loves it. Trust me. Yeah.
All right, Robert. It seems like they roasted the shit out of you, man.
Robert Smith from The Cure.
Robert Smith from The Cure.
He's just as handsome, though, Edge and Christian.
Oh, man. We love you, Robert. But yeah, I'm actually going to Double or Nothing with Robert, so I'm going to probably make a sign that says, I'm next to Robert Smith from The Cure. All right, let's talk WrestleMania, man.
Okay, WrestleMania. Fucking, oh my God. This is going to be a good one, dude.
This
WrestleMania
year.
35 this year. We got a really good card. I'll try to skim through it as fast as I can because apparently it's going to be the longest pay-per-view WWE's ever had.
Yeah.
And last
Big
year,
surprise.
WrestleMania was like 5 hours, so it's got to be like 6 hours long this year or something like that. I don't know. I could be exaggerating. It seems
be
like
long.
a long time.
It's going to be long.
It really is a long pay-per-view. But anyways, at this time, I just want to report this. At the time, neither the Revival or the Usos are scheduled for a match, and those are the tag team championship matches.
Yeah, or those are both the tag
team champions.
from each
so
brand.
there's no championship matches. It's kind of weird. I just kind of want to put that out there.
Maybe they have something planned, or
it
maybe
would be
they
cool
just.
to see them two face each other. You know what I mean? Because
Well, yeah, because they're kind of unifying the.
what if they unify the titles?
They
Doubt
are.
it,
I
but
think
it
that's
would
what
be
they're
cool.
going to do with
Eventually.
the main event, but
Yeah,
you know,
probably.
we'll get into that later.
Yeah, definitely. But speaking of the main event, which includes the women of the WWE, which are fucking awesome, the Women's Battle Royale.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of those. It's going to be awesome. We got like Asuka, Carmella, Naomi, Lana, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Nikki Cross, Dana Brooke, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan. Basically,
So just
everyone from the Riott
showcasing
Squad,
more women.
Mickie James, Zelina Vega. Yeah, so it's going to be fucking cool, man. I can't wait. Last year, Naomi won it. It was really cool.
And she went on to go win titles after that, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Have at least one more
We
decent
watched
title
her
run
win
after
her very first WWE Women's Championship
in
at Elimination Chamber. That was really good, dude. It was
Here,
awesome.
fist bump.
Yeah, fist bump.
Too sweet.
I always talked about Naomi. I know Naomi's like a little bit green because she's, she's just getting started. You know what I mean? And WWE is a different ballgame, so to speak. But I always had faith in her. I always felt like Naomi deserves to be a top champ. She's fucking awesome. She's entertaining. Her entrance is entertaining.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. But and then you have obviously the Andre the Giant
Memorial Battle Royal.
which Matt Hardy won last year.
Yep.
And had done nothing.
Actually,
since.
Bray Wyatt returned to well, he didn't return, but he came back after their
help him.
feud to help him out in that match, and then they formed their tag team.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. The leader of worlds.
Yeah.
The leaders of worlds.
The leaders
whatever.
of worlds is.
But yeah, you got like
Sounds like a
Strowman,
Cosmic Soup
Andrade, Paulo, Titus, Tyler Breeze, Jinder Mahal, No Way Jose, Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, Lucha House Party, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, Heath Slater, Rhino, Victor, Connor, Shelton Benjamin, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson. So
Wow.
Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, EC3.
So it's going to be like
apparently.
a tag team sort of mostly battle royal.
It should be interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Moving on to the Cruiserweight Championship. Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese. Obviously, the man of like 17 abs, Tony Nese.
Hey, I think it's really cool that they're putting the Cruiserweight title on the card for WrestleMania. That's really freaking cool because it showcases a great product.
Dude, Buddy
that they
Murphy
have.
is so talented. So is Tony Nese. It's going to be a great match, dude. Every Cruiserweight match that I've seen recently is just for the title, at least.
Yeah, they're
that's
always
really
great.
what I watch. I
Yeah.
don't really watch 205 Live, no offense, but
yeah,
it's fucking
Well,
great.
I don't think anybody really does, and that's the problem is they're not showcasing it enough. So to have it on WrestleMania is like,
That's the way to do it.
Hopefully it gets more people watching 205.
Because it's a lot of athletic stuff they're doing. So, but anyways, then you have Angle versus Corbin. I'm not too stoked about this amongst many other people. I don't know. Who knows what'll happen? Hopefully Corbin
I
gets the
really
shit
hope
beat out of
something
him.
happens like The Rock comes back and fights him, or it's like
knows,
Cena
dude?
or something.
Anybody would be better, dude.
Just not Corbin.
I'd rather watch Connor fight.
I'd
Angle
rather watch
than
CM
Corbin.
Punk come back, and you know how I feel about that.
All right. So we'll see what happens with that match. I'm not sure that's going to be the match, but if it is, whatever. Maybe I don't. Who knows? Anyways, then you have Miz versus Shane Falls Count Anywhere match. It's going to be pretty interesting. due
You
to,
know that's going to be good because
everything that's
Shane.
happened since what was it, Fastlane or whatever?
Yeah.
What was that last pay-per-view?
The Fastlane, yeah. You know what my opinion is on that? Shane always goes all out for WrestleMania. So I
Always.
think now that he's heel, I think he's not going to do anything. He's not going to do anything cool, and he's going to get
Maybe.
way
He might
more
try
heat.
to put Miz over. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because
yeah,
it
but I
seems
don't
they're
think
giving Miz a
he's not going to
babyface
have a
push.
big WrestleMania moment. He's going to give that to the Miz, right?
Yeah, he might. Maybe like he tries to have a big WrestleMania moment, and as we say, Miz is going to R2 it.
Yep. Miz is gonna R2 that shit and have his moment. You know, so
it's gonna set him up. I think it's
I think
it's
that's
it's
just
set
a-
up for a big push for
yeah,
Miz.
possibility.
He's obviously on that babyface run right now, and it's kind of working pretty good. So
yeah.
Women's Tag Team Championship: Sasha and Bailey versus Beth Phoenix and Natalia versus Nia Jax and Tamina. So you got a 6-way tag match. It's gonna be intense.
I'm down.
It's gonna be intense. We'll see what happens, dude. Boss and Hug Connection are doing their job as doing a great job as the first women's tag team champions.
Yeah.
They're doing great.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna turn that into some sort of like TLC tag match, like they did with the Hardys, the Dudleys, and the Edge and Christian.
Right, Edge and Christian. Dude, I'm really stoked to see this actually because, man, I own a hoodie of one wrestler and a shirt of another, but I didn't even realize this. I didn't watch the full. I passed out watching SmackDown this week, so like I didn't watch it all, but. Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship.
Oh shit! Yeah,
That's gonna be a fucking great match.
Hopefully that's like as good as
banger,
it should
dude.
be because
that should be a banger.
Yeah.
I own a Samoa Joe hoodie and a Rey Mysterio T-shirt, so I'm gonna have to wear both that day and just like just root for both of them. I
just
love
not know what
both
to
of
do.
those guys. Yeah.
I'll let you like hold the championship title too.
Oh
the
yeah,
US
yeah.
title.
Thank
Just
you.
hold it and
'cause
be like,
you got the U.S. title. Yeah.
just hold it and be like, I don't know. Either way, I win.
Dude, it's gonna be a great match, dude. Both of those guys are great performers. Yeah. Anyway, so you got Bobby Lashley versus Finn Balor for the IC title. Now it's good to see the titles being defended, even if they're mid card, so to speak. Because
Yeah, well,
they
I mean,
haven't been defended recently.
IC is like that's one of the better titles, man. That's a
I
legendary
fucking
title.
love that title, dude.
Yeah.
So many great wrestlers have held it. Stone Cold, The
Yeah.
Rock.
And it's a good platform to
everybody.
the main event after that. You know, after your IC champ, there's a good chance you'll get pushed to the main card and get the big one. You know?
Right. Do we have that video of the Spice Girls doing the "Give Me What I Want" thing with Batista?
Oh,
and Triple H?
with
Could you play
Batista?
that really quick.
Oh man, let me see if I can find it here.
You know what I want. I've been asking for it for years, but you won't give it to me because you're not in control. Give me what I want.
Hey yo, DJ, stop the music! What?
Just give it to me. Give me what I want. Just give it to me. Give me what I want. Just give it to me. Give me what I want. Just give it to me. Give me what I want.
What? Check this out, right?
Just give it to me. Give me what I want.
You wanna play my game? What? Tag it in my ringo. Yeah. Shoot my sledgehammer, 'cause I'm the king of kingdoms. Yeah. You ain't play my game. What? It's gonna be rough. Hell no.
wanted. That one last match to end my career on my terms.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad you found that version. That was better than the one I thought you were going to play.
Yeah,
But
I just
Triple H
went with it.
versus Batista, no holds barred match. Triple H's career is on the line. And, get what I want! Slobbering like a pit bull. Slobbering like a pit bull, dude. So anyways, AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. That's going to be a great match, actually.
Yeah.
I was trying to really skip past that Triple H versus Batista match.
Yeah.
Really fast.
But yeah, phenomenal one. AJ Styles versus the Legend Killer, RKO.
Dude, it'll be fucking
Randy Orton.
it'll be fucking killer, bro. That
Yeah.
match will be sick. I promise you.
I think Randy's gonna do something crazy and then give AJ, a couple months off. Oh, he's injured AJ so bad he's gonna go home and
Dude,
spend a
I
couple
think
months
that
with his
match
family.
is going to be so fucking great. Dude.
But yeah.
I mean, you have two guys who have been wrestling for a very long time, so it's going to be awesome. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. What do you think about this?
I like it.
You like it?
I like it. I think it gives fans an opportunity not to just hate Roman right away by throwing him right back into the title picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of ease it off by, having some bully beat him up and talk about how you may have beat cancer, but you can't beat me. That's some fuel to just really kick
And
somebody's
Drew
ass.
McIntyre's a great heel, dude.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he's like fueling that fire big time.
Oh, yeah.
But
I stand behind Drew McIntyre's push right now
it's
because
gonna be
he deserves it. He's a good guy.
It's going to be cool. And of course, the inevitable Kofi.
Yeah. He beat it.
Edge and
man.
Christian gave him the old rocket strap.
Yeah, they
so to
rocket
speak.
strapped him.
Yeah, and
Good
now
job,
he's
guys.
in the thanks guys. And now he's in a title match versus Daniel Bryan.
At the big one,
The
WrestleMania.
big one, WrestleMania. So you got Kofi, and oh my God, that gauntlet tag team match. I thought I was gonna be stupid because I'm like, another gauntlet match. What the fuck?
Well, to hear Vince finally be like, "Yep, he did it. Let's see if he's more than a B+ player."
yeah,
It was like,
exactly.
finally, he didn't just come out and be like, "Oh, nope, you got another opponent," and
Yeah, exactly.
ruined his chance again. So
Right. So yeah, that's fucking great. And honestly, Kofi wins that title. He will be, other than The Rock, the first African American, like fully blown, because Rock's like Samoan and he's not like full blooded African American.
yeah, he's Samoan and African American.
But Kofi will be the first African American to like win that title, that specific
Yeah.
title. You've
If
seen
they let
people
him
like
win it.
Booker T hold the world title,
heavyweight, yeah.
but you've never seen anybody hold the WWE championship. So,
Yep. Other than The
and
Rock.
to see Kofi do that, like you would have asked me a year ago, like, what do you think? Next year WrestleMania, Kofi's gonna be up there at one of the headlining matches and win the title from Daniel Bryan. I'm like, wait, first off, Daniel Bryan's back, and second off, Kofi
from the New Day.
Kofi, but I always thought Kofi's great. I like the New Day.
Yeah.
Big E, he's a good worker for his size. You know what I mean? Like he
Oh, yeah.
knows what to do in the ring. Xavier Woods is very underrated.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
Well,
He's
I mean-
super, super good.
To go back to that free channel that I get with the Impact Wrestling, I get to see a lot of his work as Austin Creed.
Oh, yeah.
And man, his name was Consequence Creed
Mhm.
at first, but he's
Impact?
really, yeah, TNA. He's really, really good, and he was even good then. So to see him go from there and be green and kind of learn how to run the ropes there and then come to the WWE is really cool because the boy deserves it. They're all three of them are good workers.
I think Xavier Woods is one of the most underrated wrestlers in WWE today.
Yeah.
I really think so.
I agree.
Anyways, Universal Championship match, Rollins versus Lesnar. This is going to be a fucking huge match, obviously.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Rollins will slay the beast
I
there.
think 90% of us are as well.
Yeah.
So we're all with
All
you.
of us are.
Yeah, so there's not really much to say about that. It's just anybody who follows WWE is ready for Lesnar to lose the title.
Yep. You already have your feelings about it in place, so there's no reason for us to even stir him up.
Big match, big kahuna, so to speak.
Yeah. The closer.
Becky versus Ronda versus Charlotte.
Yeah.
For the
Well, here's what I think is going to happen because Charlotte just on this last episode of SmackDown, she won the SmackDown
it was kind of
Women's
out of nowhere
Championship
too, dude.
from Asuka. So I think because SmackDown is moving to Fox, that McMahon is just going to unify the brand again. So
cool.
he's just going to have certain people wrestle on certain shows and whatnot.
Right.
So what I think is going to happen is that they're going to make that double title match. So it'll be for the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship. And whoever wins it, it'll unify back into just the WWE Women's Championship.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, it'll be cool. And it'd be cool to see if, like, you know, Usos, and the Revival wrestle to
unify that title.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Because they're moving to Fox, you know what I mean? I don't think they're going to have... I really like the titles being unified. I never was a fan of Universal title, but that's fine to have.
Yeah, that title sucks anyways.
But, like, the SmackDown tag titles, I was never a fan of that.
Right.
It's like WWE.
I mean, when you have so many wrestlers, it's a good idea, but at the same time, it's just too many titles and too much shit to care about and try to keep track of, so...
Absolutely.
What are your predictions for the main event there? Who are you going with? Becky? You going with Charlotte?
You know I'm going with Becky. I've been rooting Becky. Becky Lynch has been my favorite female wrestler since I got back into the product.
Yeah.
Like I've seen it since the first time being the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. I've seen it since then. I just see big things for her. You know what I mean? Like I am not a new member of the Becky hype train. You can go back and listen to podcasts that we did 2 years ago, and I've been rooting for Becky
and saying that
since then.
She needs a bigger push.
I just see it, her and Naomi, but I still see Becky way higher caliber than Naomi. I'm sorry, but I just do. And obviously she can handle the pressure because she's done so fucking good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like being just doing what she's been handed. You know what I mean? And so I'm going for Becky. Not just because it's my personal favorite choice, but because I think business-wise, it's the smartest decision to do because she is probably selling more t-shirts than anybody right now. She's probably drawing so many fucking people that it's just... It's insane, dude. Becky's hype is just insane. She's like becoming one of the biggest hits of the women's evolution.
Yeah. She's like the Stone Cold of the women's division.
Seriously.
So
yeah, that's my prediction, and I feel like fucking Rollins is gonna win, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like Daniel Bryan's gonna win. As much as I want to see Kofi win,
yeah,
I feel like
I feel
DD's
the
gonna
same
win
way
again because like his return is supposed to be the biggest thing ever. So, in order for it to be huge, keep the title going for it. You can't have him lose to Kofi because I don't know. I know they're trying to make Kofi look tough, but Daniel Bryan. Undisputed champion. He beat Triple H and Batista in a triple threat. Like, you know what I mean?
My predictions are I'm going to go with Ronda Rousey. I think they're going to keep her the champ, and basically she's going to be like the Lesnar, and then Lesnar's going to lose his title to Rollins, and then, like you said, Daniel Bryan's going to retain his title as well. So I think the only title changes that are going to happen are the SmackDown Women's Champion is going to go around Ronda, and then, you know, they'll probably unify it from there. So
yeah, I can't wait to see this Sunday, and maybe we'll because we do our podcast on Sundays, so maybe we'll watch it and kind of like review it and stuff like that.
Yeah, as we're doing it.
Yeah, we don't have to do the whole show, but we could at least like watch a match or two and do a little review on it. You know what I mean? That would kind of be cool.
I'm down with that.
We'll set something up, possibly, brother.
So before we end the segment here, I want to give a big shout out and congratulations to Aleister Black and Ricochet for winning the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
God damn, those boys are on fire lately, man. Seriously.
You guys are doing big things, so congrats to you guys.
Yep, King Ricochet is fucking amazing. Aleister Black, great.
All right, guys, so that was Through the Table.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Lots to talk about this week. Lots to talk about this week. So what do you say we get into another song?
I'm down. We got some requests here tonight. We have the Wonder Boy actually requested a song, and of course, the fabulous, beautiful Uncle Nate requested a song as well.
Oh, so we got some back-to-back going?
Yeah, let's get some back to back.
Right here at the Gio and Meatbag Hour. Hey, thank you guys for listening, staying tuned. We really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, give us a 5-star review, do all that fun stuff to help us keep this going. You know what I mean? Because we really love doing this. We love having everybody who contributes to it. Cosmic Soup, Bodacious Prince, Every Show Joe, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, mayo and lettuce.
Mayo and lettuce.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
But yeah, I really do appreciate it. I'm just very humbled to be here and doing this podcast, man. We had a great interview with the Ass Wipe Junkies. Got fucking baked, man. Like, I was fucking cooked. I posted a picture on our Instagram of Gio. Yeah, but you guys can check it out on our Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at Gio and Meatbag, or you can follow us on Facebook at Gio and Meatbag. Shoot us any music or show info at gioandmeatbag@gmail.com. What was that, Gio? I can't quite. What was that?
gioandmeatbag@gmail.com.
Yeah, that's right. So go ahead and shoot us anything. Shoot us some funnies. I don't know, Wonder Facts. Help Wonder Boy out.
Yeah. Actually, I was going to say, speaking of how high we are, that's a perfect segue. This next band, Uncle Nate actually recommended. He said they're actually in works with some pretty big things going on here, getting signed soon, and jumping on a pretty big festival. We'll talk more about it next. Next time we got a chance, we might try to get them on the show even. So
that's exciting. Who are we talking about?
This band is called $20 Profits, and this song right here is called Legalize the Herb.
Oh.
Legalize the herb. Legalize the herb. Legalize the herb. Legalize the herb. See, all around the world, all the bud men, they like to grow the finest trees. They put all of their blood, sweat, and tears all into a little bitty seed. And they watch that seed and grow to a big plant, you know. And the marijuana go around, get everybody high until the man come along. But then the politicians, and they come around and then they tell us we can't smoke our herb. Like how you gonna take away a plant that we grew out the earth? But I think you better get your shit straight. But we got to come regulate, cause we are the people and we got the right, yeah, we got the right to say, I said legalize the herb. Legalize the herb. Legalize the herb. Legalize the herb. I've been choking, I've been getting down for a really long time. I can still remember back in the day when I bought my first weed dime. I was in junior high, was talking to my homeboy John. He had a 10-sack of chronic for sale, pulled it right out inside. Then I'm thinking back to the day when my grandma, she told me, boy, the 5-0 day don't play, cause the marijuana ain't a toy. So do what you gotta do, don't be afraid to elevate your mind. Just gotta watch your back and shine a light and look at marijuana as a crime. I said legalize the herb. Legalize the herb. Legalize the herb. Legalize the herb.
Fuck yeah, Crazy Lately by Contradiction.
We're going fucking crazy.
That's actually the second time that we've played that song here on the podcast.
Nice, that's a good one, dude. I think it's one of the underrated ones.
Yes, highly underrated. That's a great song.
That's a heavy Billy right there.
Yeah. So $20 Profits, Legalize the Herb before that.
Yeah, I like that.
Very good track there. But yeah, Uncle Nate actually had some news about their band there. It's one of the bands that he listens to out in California. He's given us the scoop. So, like we mentioned before, we're not always trying to stick to Arizona bands. But so basically he's just saying that they just got signed and they have been invited to jump on the Up in Smoke tour. So
nice.
Look out for them there.
Man.
Again, that's $20 Profits.
It's awesome. Shout out to Uncle Nate for always sending us great shit.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, buddy.
So anyways, that kind of concludes Through the Table, man.
we already did that.
We already played.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Everybody knows that segment ends with
And that's the bottom line, because
Meatbag said so.
That's exactly right.
Now, if you tune into last week's episode, you'll know what I'm talking about.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Not trying to confuse anyone today, but yeah, fucking great podcast, man. It was a good show today. We got some more guests lined up here in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned.
Yeah, some good gets, man.
Yeah, follow us on our shit, and you'll know when we announce it and who's going to be on the next show and all of that good stuff.
Gracias a todos los amigos de esta noche para escuchar a la hora de Meatbag y Gia Show. Es número uno en el programa de Sábado Gigante. Este presentado de Kellogg's Cornflakes, Snap, Crackle, and the Pop.
All right, thanks, Troy, for that mix between the Kellogg's Cornflakes and Rice Krispie Treats. I'm still not sure what it is here, but it looks like... Uh-oh, retard alert! We got our...
Must be Wonder Boy.
Yeah, we got Wonder Boy here with some Wonder Facts for you guys.
It was really good to have him on the show last week, dude. It's good to see him in person. I think he'll be here next week. He's trying to make it every other week.
Yeah. That'd be really cool. Yeah. All right, so without further ado...
This is Wonder Facts with Wonder Boy.
Hi, welcome to Wonder Facts with Wonder Boy. That's me. And today's episode of Wonder Facts is going to be about animals. Because, everyone loves animals. So let's get started. Sea otters, they hold their hands, like their companion's hands, when they sleep so they don't drift apart. It's kind of cute. Turtles can breathe out of their butts.
Wonder Boy.
So they fart out of their butts, and I guess they can also breathe out of their butts. That's pretty cool. Let's see, we got squirrels plant thousands of new trees every year because they bury the nuts, the acorns or whatever, and then they forget where they buried them, so just new trees pop up. Thank you, squirrels. Killing a panda in China is punishable by death. So you kill a panda, you're gonna die. Rats, they laugh when you tickle them. So if you have a rat, someone has a rat, try to tickle it, it'll laugh. Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, the people that played them, got married in real life. Well, that's all the Wonder Facts I have for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it.
With Wonder Boy.
Have a great day, guys.
Glad we got to hear from our old pal there, Wonder Boy. So it's good to hear from him.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Wonder Boy. We love you and we miss you so much here.
Yes, we do. We do. We'll see you next week. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to us on all the shit.
On the dealies there, we're on. We got YouTube, we got
Spotify,
iTunes,
iTunes, Intunes, Attitunes, mainly Attitunes.
Groupon. No, but seriously, check us out, giomeatbag.podbean.com.
Again, that's giomeatbag.podbean.com.
Yeah, you can find our past episodes all over those platforms we just mentioned. So
exactly, and thank you guys very much for always coming back every week.
Every week you guys listen, and we notice, we realize it, and we do this for you because, you know what, we got nothing better to do.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it.
But yeah, we love you guys so much. Thank you, Wonder Boy. Thank you, Jeremy, Cosmic Soup Recording. Thank you, Bodacious Prince, our 2 official sponsors of the podcast now.
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah, we really appreciate our sponsors and making this all possible. And it's been a great show. We had the Ass Wipe Junkies. We really talked WrestleMania and Double or Nothing thoroughly. And great episode. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on all the social media and podcast listening to platforms. And stay tuned for another episode of the Gio and Meatbag Hour.
So long, guys. Hey, thanks for all the views, all the downloads. We got one more song for you guys tonight, and this is actually requested by my my beautiful wife.
Awesome.
She's a pretty avid listener of the Gio and Meatbag Hour. She likes to listen and tell me where I fucked up and shit like that.
You sound like shit.
Yeah, especially the last episode. She was laughing her ass off, as I'm sure all of you were too. So
good stuff.
To make up for it, I'm gonna play a song to my beautiful wife here. This song is called "All My Friends Are Dead" by TurboNegro.
Cheers, guys. Have a good one.